Hello Towne Acres family, Dr. Simmons here once again. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about dismissal. There are going to be some changes with this, and honestly if someone was to ask me as a parent what's going to be the thing that maybe looks a little bit different than what I'm accustomed to, dismissal is probably going to be it. So right here we're in our courtyard area. In order to make sure we keep a flow of traffic just going one direction, we've had to change some things. So the first thing is our kindergarten, first and second grade students, we will start dismissal a few minutes earlier for them. So we can let them get in the appropriate position so that we don't have two-way traffic once third and fourth grade comes this way. All of our bus students will be going to Building B, and they'll be entering the door down closest to the primary playground. And instead of having our students line up in the hallways by bus, we're going to be putting them into 4 classrooms so that we can space kids in there. We'll have an adult in each of those classrooms providing supervision. So the first group is bus. Second group we'll have divided as educare. So our educare students, as they come from Building B for our kindergarten and a couple of first grade classes, and then a couple of first grade classes as well as second grade and third and fourth grade come in this direction. So they will enter the doors to the cafeteria at dismissal. Next group, this is one's a little bit different, is going to be our walkers. And by walkers, this is going to be those parents who like to park and walk up to get their child. We're trying to eliminate a lot of the congestion in the front of the school because we'll be having students coming in and out and trying to eliminate two-way traffic and people crossing paths. So we'll have, and we'll show you where that pickup will be. So walker is going to be a new one, and then of course we typically have our car line, and so we're going to show you each of those locations at this time. All right, parents, so this is the location for those of you who are going to walk up to get your child. This is where you will pick up. We're right here on the back side of the gym, just outside of the little theater. This parking lot will be blocked off. The only people we allow to park in here is faculty and staff, as well as any handicap, but we'll have some educare workers making sure that this stays clear. But for our kindergarten and first grade students, they'll be exiting through the doors at the top, closest to the cafeteria. There will be a kindergarten teacher and a first grade teacher there with them. Second, third, and fourth grade students will be exiting through this door. Those students will be spaced in the little theater, and we'll have a third grade teacher, Mrs. Bunch, will be here at the door. And of course, as she gets familiar with all of you who are going to be typically walking up to get your child, we'll be able to get your child to you very quickly. And really with parking here, you know, anyone who's been to Towne Acres or been at Towne Acres for an extended period of time, you realize parking is certainly at a premium here. And I know many of you are having to park along the road anyways, or even in the parking lot going back towards the recycling center. So this kind of puts you here. Hopefully will prevent people from having to cross over the car line more than we have to. And what we'll do is we'll kind of hang here until about 3:20 each day. So if you are going to walk up to get your child, please make sure that you're here promptly between 3:10 and 3:15. That way we can allow these students to be cleared out and taken safely off campus. Any students who have not been picked up by 3:20, they will just join their class at their car line location, which we will show you at this time. All right, parents, and we're here at our last point of dismissal. We've already kind of shown you where bus riders will go. We talked to you about students going to educare. We'll go to the cafeteria. For those of you who want to walk up and get your child, we've shown you that location. Now, car line's going to look a little bit different. Obviously, you know, we don't want to have our whole student body out there really close to each other and almost on top of each other. So whenever we're doing car line, you'll notice only our kindergarten and first grade students will be out front in the typical car line area. Our second grade students will be in Mrs. Tyree and Mrs. Kibblebeck's class. Their classrooms are very close to these doors, so it's kind of a quick shot for them to get out. Our third and fourth grade students who are car riders will be in our gym. Once again, fourth graders in the bleachers, the same place where they are for arrival. Third graders will be in their assigned space at dismissal time as well. I'll be out there along with several teachers. You know, we'll be calling names just like we typically do. It'll be very similar to when we have to do an indoor dismissal with inclement weather. So we'll have students coming out that way. Mr. Moore and Mrs. Tim will be helping out front of getting those kids lined up and ready to load with you. But once again, if you have any questions about what dismissal will look like, please feel free to let me know. So the biggest change for you is just going to be for those of you who like to walk up to get your child. You know, that exit is going to be on the side of the building behind the gym. And I said our hope is just that we can get your child to you very safely, allow you to start exiting and have them off campus before the car line really gets moving, and hopefully that'll help with the flow of traffic. Thank you.